baby. Hey, we're on the internet. Hello, hello, hello. We're super excited to be here. Who was in Steve's stream earlier? Then these are three faces that you'll all recognize. Do we want to just like go around and introduce ourselves one more time for the uninitiated?
The uninitiated, as our real selves or as our character selves?
As our real selves for now.
Okay.
You can start, Carly.
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Carly Tatiana Panza. I'm hailing from La La Land, which is Los Angeles.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Roberts. I am from Atlanta.
I'm Rachel Bryant. I'm also in La La Land. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Woo, we're so excited. And I'm Grace. I'm your castle keeper for the evening and for future Tuesdays. And I
Woot.
am from the internet, right here on Troll Lord Games.
Wow.
With a really cool hat and really cool. Are those Beats?
Thank you. These are Logitech.
Okay.
I worked at a furniture store. Is my volume really, really low?
I hear you okay, but
Let me turn it up and see if that
Is
helps.
anybody else in the chat?
maybe a little bit higher.
No sound. Wait. Do we all have sound? We all should have sound.
Are you hearing any of us?
I'm really low. Oh my god. Okay. Is that better?
Dang it, as Rachel Bryant has coined.
Ding dang it.
How do we sound low or too high, or do we sound okay?
Pat Draw says I heard everyone fine, but you were really low.
Okay.
And
Got
then
it.
someone said, yes, Grace is low.
Okay. I
Get
just
low.
brought
Get
it up
low.
again.
Get
Drop it
low.
Whoa,
Get low.
we're so on the
low.
same wavelength. To
From the
win-
window to the wall.
Oh, to the wall.
To
Let's
the,
not say
this-
the heart.
who's gonna
So
say
Grace
it?
turns up her mic. Oh, you can hear her. Ah, listen, listen, listen.
All right, did that help at all? I should be much louder now. Let me know if that did not help, but it should have. I'm just gonna wait until I hear a yes. Yes, we can hear you. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Pat Draws.
Thank you, buddy. It's definitely not a TLG stream if we don't start off with some technical difficulties.
Well, this is what going live is, right? You know, we're doing it
yeah.
live. You know what I'm saying?
We're doing it live.
We're doing it
working
live.
out the kinks. We're doing
Are you
it.
referencing the thing, the meme? Or it's not a meme.
Yes.
Well, okay, just checking. Because you didn't say it with the inflection, so I was like, is it just a coincidence?
Wait,
Well, I
which
didn't want to blow
meme?
out my mic.
Which
We'll do it
meme?
live.
Oh, wait. What meme are you referring to?
Do it live. Don't they do Ray Shadow Legends? Isn't?
No, I'm doing a reference to the political pundit whose name I'm forgetting at this moment.
The only Raid Shadow Legends that meme that I'm familiar with is just in like empty like pauses coming in with sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Is this stream sponsored? But yeah, there's a really funny video where they put together all of the internet meme people, and that guy that gets really mad in the news segment where they caught him on camera being like, "We'll do it live," and he's like fucking pissed, and they wove it into a song. But I don't know, James.
Bill O'Reilly, Death Angel Shadow. Thankfully, you came through. Bill O'Reilly was who I was referencing.
Okay, I don't think this was Bill O'Reilly. James, I know you'll find the link and put it in the chat. Share it with the people.
But in the meantime, thank you all so much for being here. We are thrilled to be back with season 2 with the Charisma Cats. This is a totally different campaign from season 1. So
What?
If you really loved season 1,
Oh no.
surprise!
Just kidding.
It's a totally different thing. It's not set in the world of Aird. It's set in a realm of my own design. So we're gonna test my world building and see what's going on. But I can't wait to meet our players here. So do we want to like jump into it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's jump into it. So we could talk forever about where good ideas come from. The things that we see and hear, the people that we talk to, our lived experiences, etc. But imagine, you guys and chat for a moment, this blank liminal space. It's gray and it's endless, and it simultaneously contains absolutely nothing at all, and also every idea ever conceived of, ever.
Love this.
Yeah.
Love it.
Sounds like a place I want to be. But these ideas, they float through the ether, sort of half formed, half alive. Yo. The aether,
Call out.
rather.
Call out.
Half dreaming, one might say. And at some point, all of these ideas floating around in here will be plucked from the void and made real by people like you and like me. But until then, they just kind of drift. Somewhere in the aether, though, there's a wrinkle. And in the folds of that wrinkle, there is an idea that got tired of waiting. And somewhere in that idea that got tired of waiting, there is a story about to tell itself. So, Ether, will you walk with me for a moment?
Why, yes. I shall. I'm ready.
Perfect. There's a figure kind of trudging ahead of you up an unfamiliar hillside. These woods are, of course, familiar to you, but this kind of locale is a little bit new.
Okay.
Drago is kind of ahead of you. This is the day before your family's sacred dinner.
You are jumping in,
I don't know what you mean.
diving in right out the gate. There is no warm up. There is no foreplay. We are just going straight for penetration.
That's how I do it, baby. But can you describe Ether, please?
So, I believe in really only my intuition and the stars. I mean, people roll their eyes at me about Mercury being in retrograde, but then they get upset when all of these things happen to them. I had something happen which I don't want to talk about.
We
So I'm not
totally
going
respect that,
to.
Queen.
Unless I need to. But I don't know, it's just nobody really listens to me, which is really frustrating because I'm very wise, and I'm really in touch with just something so much bigger than, I mean, you mentioned my name, the creation of this infinite universe. Like, come on. So, as you may have guessed, I'm a mentalist, an elf mentalist. You see that the little,
The curvature, the peaks, the spikes.
I'm chaotic good, obviously. And probably one of the most exciting things about me is I have this familiar. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, unintended, with jackalopes. But that's what I call him Jackie or Jackie boy. He's a little bun, but also with the little antlers. He's very special to me, and maybe you'll understand why at some point. But like I said, I just don't really trust anybody but the stars and my intuition. And, some people think I'm a little woo-woo, a little hippy-dippy, but those people are just jealous that they're not connected to something as big as I am connected to. So, anyway.
Totally true.
Let's get started.
Yeah, you're kind of plodding along after Drago as he's kind of like leading you up this hillside. The grass is long and green and it's waving. There's kind of wildflowers scattered throughout. And you two leave the boundary of the forest behind you. You kind of come up into this
romantic, isn't it?
It's extremely romantic. The sunset is at that
Yes.
like perfect time. There's just the gradient in the sky.
Yes.
And he's holding like a pack with like a picnic and all sorts of stuff.
Oh.
It's very lovely.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, Drago kind of, as you're kind of cresting this hill, you reach the top of this cliff face, and there's just an endless expanse of ocean that stretches out before you.
Oh, I love water. I feel so even more intuitive when I'm by water. Anyway, keep going.
Do you say this out loud to him?
I think I'm just saying it to God, but yes, to him.
He
to
happens
whoever
to hear
listen,
it.
He happens
If he's
to hear it.
around, yeah.
Sometimes I just, I say whatever's in my head to myself out loud, and sometimes
Right.
people react. Sometimes they don't.
For sure. In this case, he reacts and he says, "Yes, well, I know. You and your family have given me something so special, and I wanted to show you something special in return. I don't often come here anymore, but it seemed appropriate given the circumstances and what's due to happen tomorrow."
I accept fully into my heart this act of service, love language.
I am a giver.
Yes. Yes, you were speaking one of my number one love languages, acts of service. Everyone make note. Important.
He kind of like lays out the blanket,
How
and
lovely.
like sets out some cheese and some crackers and stuff.
I love cheese.
I know.
Mm.
Whoa. Somewhere.
Do you hear that beautiful woofy woof somewhere in the distance? It's beautiful.
It must be a very fearsome dire wolf somewhere.
Oh, all wolves are just misunderstood, I think.
Misunderstood.
Mm.
Do you really think so? Have you ever met a
Yes,
wolf?
Say it again.
Have you ever met a dire wolf? Something that could claw your throat out in seconds and thought it was misunderstood?
God, I don't know why you have to say it like that and make that image come into my mind. I mean, I just believe in the balance of the universe and anything created by the universe and these stars. I mean, it's all beautiful, the pain and the beauty.
So the nature of wolves and the inherent danger of people like us meeting them, one might say, that danger is part of life in general, is what you're saying?
I mean, yes, but I feel like we're getting hung up on this hypothetical, but it doesn't seem like what you're talking about is hypothetical. What aren't you telling me, darling? Just tell me. I'm an open book. You know this. You know this.
As you say, you know this, there's a moment where he kind of like leans forward and he leans out of the canon of your backstory and he looks at you and there's like a real remorse in his eyes.
Oh, I understand.
You know on some level what's going to happen, don't you?
Yes.
You know that it's not personal, it's just my nature. Yes.
Okay, I feel like I'm in some sort of dream or meditation. I'm done with this. Can we please move on? I do not want to think about this any longer. Wake up! Wake up! Hello!
Certainly, my love. He kind of scoops you up into his arms and stands. His powerful. This person is an orc. I don't know if I clarified that. But he kind of
Sexy
scoops you
old.
up. He's very sexy. His hair billows in the wind.
Oh, okay.
Along with my
Certainly.
billowing, I forgot to mention this. I didn't really describe my look, but
Yeah.
my billowing long white hair, despite what you can see, you must use your imagination.
He says, I'm sorry for bringing up something so terrible, but you're right. It is time to wake up, and it's time to go home. He tosses you from the cliff.
Oh!
And as you fall, Satan,
Oh, that's me.
will you walk with me?
Let's go.
So,
What a cliffhanger.
Oh.
your father leads you through the woods.
Mm.
It's kind of a similar, like, dusky kind of light. The air is hot and humid around you. And as the two of you kind of walk along side by side, do you say anything to your father? Or are you more of like a quiet walker?
I think I am more of a quiet person. Being an assassin, I've learned to observe, to be patient, and kind of learn to watch and listen around me at all times. I watch and observe people's body language. I can feel when something might be off or the mood changes a little bit. So
Yeah.
wait for him to speak.
Also, I'm so sorry. Will you describe Satan? I glossed over that part.
Yes. So Satan is half elf, half human. When I was a wee halfling, I lost my mother tragically. She was murdered by orcs. I was raised as human. I didn't really realize I was half elf until I was a teenager and found out about my mother's tragic passing. And I wanted to avenge her death. And I fully immersed myself in all things elf and found a mentor to train me the ways to be an assassin. And that's been my journey ever since.
Wonderful. And yeah, as you're walking along, you do sense that your father is a little bit tense. Like he's kind of waiting to say something or waiting for the right moment and not finding it. But he's kind of fidgeting with his pack and with his clothes and looking up or down or anywhere but at you as the two of you are walking. And you come to this cliff face over an endless ocean. The sunset it's pink, it's gold, it's all of the most beautiful hues that you can imagine. And after a moment passes, he kind of, without looking to you, says, do you think this path is gonna lead you to what you're looking for? The one you're on now? This road?
I think so.
Why?
Call it intuition. I have been learning to follow my intuition for the past few years, and it hasn't led me astray yet.
You're a smart girl. I worry about you, sweetheart. I don't know what's gonna happen when it's done. When you have your revenge. When you find the piece of your identity that you're looking for. What'll you do then?
Well, then I will go back home and live in peace. But I can't until I just have to do this for myself.
What if it requires things of you that take away your peace inside?
I'm up for the challenge. I don't think I can know what I know now and sit around and do nothing.
No matter where the road leads.
Yes. But if it gets to be too much, I'll know when to stop.
You understand you're going to have to take a pretty significant leap. He kind of looks across the ocean and then looks down at the waters below that are kind of crashing up against the cliffside. You'd go to the depths for this?
Yes.
You have my blessing. Now,
Thank
go on. Get. It's waiting. As Satan jumps from the cliff into the endless ocean below. Georgie, will you walk with me?
Okay.
The ship beneath your feet kind of rocks back and forth before settling as a wave passes by. The pirate wizard Celia standing at your side. Could you describe Georgie, please?
Yes. Well, I'm a pirate who's a halfling. I don't really know how I got here though, because I was abandoned by my family, and so a pirate, Salia, she picked me up. And this is Winston. This is Winston, and he goes with me everywhere. What's your name?
Well, Celia kind of looks down at you, like humored. Something different to everybody every day, I fear. People like us, Georgie, we got to be able to change our names and adapt, depending on what the mission calls for, you understand?
Okay.
I don't know why she's Southern. I just gave her this accent in the moment. But she's a
I
Southern,
love it.
a seafaring Southern belle. Now, Georgie, you trust
Yes.
me, right?
You're like, yes.
We've been on quite a journey.
You're kind of like my mother.
That's high praise.
Georgie, darling, I'm so sorry to interrupt. You're just a little loud. So just be a good little boy and maybe just like take a step back. Just try to be a little more.
Maybe I'll even reduce my input volume.
That's a very good idea.
I'll do that. I'll reduce
Sorry to interrupt the flow.
my input volume.
Perfect, thank you. That was
I'm
funny.
so sorry to interrupt the flow.
Is this better?
It is
Is this better?
much
That's
better.
better.
Yes.
So
Thank you,
sorry. So
Darling.
sorry.
darling little boy. Thank you.
Who was that disembodied voice?
Oh, God.
I'm that connected to the universe that sometimes I come through the heavens.
Ether's voice is like Siri throughout the Aether. But yes, that's very high praise, Georgie. I have really appreciated our time together, and I hope that it continues for a much longer time. Now, you still have
so
what I gave
too.
you.
Yes. You see this little pocket here with Winston? It's inside here. You gave it to me, and it's right inside here.
Okay, and you'll keep that safe, right?
Yes.
Good, because I've got something to ask you, Georgie. It's a very important mission, and I can't trust this to anybody but you. You're my top
But me?
agent. You.
But I'm very tiny.
And that's exactly the point. Because you are adaptable, and I think that you have what it takes to get through whatever this journey ahead throws at you.
Okay.
there's going to be something at the bottom of the ocean, and you'll know it when you see it, and you'll feel it in your heart, and you'll feel it in your instincts. So I want you to listen to that inner voice, that Georgie voice inside of you that tells you what's right.
Georgie's voice. Right here. Okay.
Exactly. And I need you to dive down there and just get it and come right back. And I'll be here waiting for you.
Okay. Okay. I just want you to know we had some subs gifted. Just real quick. I just want to make sure we know it happens and we call it out. And so thank you for doing that. And yes, okay, so
Agile.
so Agile, thank you. Yes, thank you. So okay, so you need me to hop over the side of this ship
That's right, and swim all the way down to the bottom of the ocean
with Winston.
with Winston. And Winston will keep you company so you don't get lonely and you don't get
Okay.
lost.
I trust whatever you say, Sawyer.
And that's why I love you, Georgie. And she kind of like boops your nose.
Bye-bye. Boop.
As Georgie walks the plank and jumps into the depths of the ocean below, the three of you fall and you fall and fall some more. Until the memories of these conversations that you've just had, you recall them, but in a fuzzy kind of dreamlike way. It feels like a very elaborate dream that you've just had. And as the three of you come to, you three are in a room together. The room is dark. You're all in single beds, which line the walls. There are glowing runes at the foot of your bed. And
Glowing
all is
what?
there are glowing runes at the foot of your beds. Just you three. But other than this, the room is empty and the room is quiet. But you all wake up.
Where am I?
Hello?
Who are you?
Hello? Did you
How
say it
old
was
are you?
dark in here? I'm 9.
Why is there a child here?
Where are your parents?
I don't know. I'm an orphan.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring up such a sore subject.
Who are you?
My name is Ether, little young, lovely little boy with your little stuffed something.
This is my stuffy Winston.
What is he?
A lion.
Oh, that's lovely.
Who are you, other person? Thing.
Hi, I'm Satan. I'm also half of something. So
You have like a very dark aura around you. It's like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm a little afraid of your energy, and I'm just getting a lot of heaviness. So I just wanted to tell you, just be honest. I'm all about honesty and openness and all of that.
oh, do you always talk this much or
Oh. Yes, is that a problem? I've been told my voice is melodic and wonderful, and I just have so much wisdom to share. So why not speak? Anyway, I hope I didn't offend you, darling. There's just, if you ever want to talk, people tell me I'm very easy to talk to when I stop talking, that is.
As you're saying this, a door on the opposite side of the room kind of swings wide. And there is a brunette woman in kind of like a navy blue hooded cloak. And she's carrying a tray with what looks like 3 sandwiches and 3 glasses of water on it. And she stops in the doorway as she sees you all kind of up and conversing. Oh, you're awake. Oh my goodness, welcome.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yes, and I'm very hungry.
Please, here, eat. And she sets the sandwiches down. It's ham and cheese.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm vegan, so I just hate to be like a bother, but do you have
Don't worry, darling. I already know. This one here, This one is gluten-free and vegan. It's using
Oh,
vegan meat and vegan cheese.
darling, I love you. I actually knew, you know what? I actually knew that. I didn't trust myself there, you know. I shouldn't have asked you. I just knew that you knew me. You just got me, you know.
Of course. Well,
Thank
I expect that you all must have some questions.
Yes, I know in my bones that everything's going to be all right. I just don't know how I got here, and I don't really remember how I got here.
I don't know how I got here either.
Yes, but
Also,
you're 9 years old, so you might not have the best memory. No offense, little one.
What? I have a lot of talent and many things in my brain.
Oh, I know, sweet little boy. I just meant, you know, memory, kids, their brains are smaller, you know. That's all.
I have heard that bit about their frontal lobes not being fully developed
Yes,
until like they're
exactly.
25.
Exactly. She knows what I mean.
But you are, correct me if I'm wrong, a bit wise beyond your years. Isn't that right?
Yes. Hmm.
Who me?
Yes, you.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Yes, because I've been hanging out with adult pirates for a long time.
Oh my God. Have mercy. Pirates. Oh,
You all come from some colorful
troubling
backgrounds.
horror around you, little boy. I get it now.
The truth is, everyone who arrives here does so under strange circumstances. Mother will explain more.
Mother?
Mother.
No one's
Not your
biological mother,
boy.
little one.
Sorry.
But
Oh.
Sorry. And, you know, don't get too excited. I highly, highly doubt that it's your actual mother. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please don't. Just come here. Just into my wise bosom. Give you a little. There you are.
as
Snuggle
the
up
two
in
of
there.
you are hugging, she kind of comes up to Seda and is like, well, I see you three are getting along famously already. That's encouraging to see.
we just met and we're going to be great pals. I can tell.
She's being sarcastic there. I can tell. I can tell when people aren't being honest, but it's, you know, it's fine. She just hasn't arrived yet to really,
Sure.
really, truly appreciate us. I'm giving her all the space in the world to be just how she is. I'm very compassionate, you know.
Of
Very.
course. And I will assure all of you, we are a very tight-knit community here, just kind of
Where
under
are
the
we again?
circumstances.
Tell us more. Who's we?
My mistake. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. My name is Sloane. And
Sloane.
I'm afraid all three of you have been scrapped.
What does that mean?
What does it mean?
Well, Mother will explain more of the specifics, but there was a story or a life that you three were intended for. And those ideas have been discarded and are no longer in the aether. Instead, they're here. So this is your
My
new
name's
home.
Lisa.
This is our home? That's
Are
what you
we-
said?
Are we in like the after place?
Purgatory?
It's more
No,
like
that's
that.
too heavy.
It's
Too heavy.
it's a little bit more like an in-between place, a
Okay.
waiting room full of waiting that
Oh.
never really ends.
Mm.
Mother will explain all this much more tactfully. If you three want to grab your things, usually they spawn underneath the beds. And looking under, all of your gear is neatly just there.
Perfect.
Oh, look. Oh.
It's
My
my backpack.
father made this for me. I haven't seen this in ages. Isn't this an amazing staff?
It's a tremendous
That's
blessing to
quite
have
a
such an
stick.
artifact.
And sorry, I knocked something over.
What do you have, Rebecca? I mean,
Um,
what do you have, Satan?
Who's Rebecca?
My flask.
Oh no, she's Rinka.
Can I get a sip of that?
And I want you to know,
Thank you.
I'm not judging, but you know that alcohol is poison. Maybe that's why your aura.
Oh no, I have actual poison if you'd like.
Ooh.
Oh no, you know I would not, but thank you anyway.
Caring is sharing.
I just wanted I know he's a little shy, but I just want you all to meet. I have a familiar, and he's a jackalope. I know that he's very you can't really, well, not a lot of people have seen those. I call him Jack or Jackie Boy. He's very, very special, and you should, I mean, I think he'll come in handy, whatever we're meant to do in this place.
What is Jackie doing in this moment? What little animal thing is he doing?
He's just like, I mean, can't you see? He's just, he's doing that little, like, that little bun fidget. This little bun tail, and he's just so cute. He goes,
He's binkying, I think is that what it's called when they like get the little zoomies and then like lay down or they flop over or something like that.
Do bunnies get zoomies?
Yes.
Yes.
Bunnies get zoomies.
Oh.
Dude, whether jackalopes get zoomies is perhaps another matter, but
I bet they do. I bet they do.
I mean, you know, they're part bun. Why wouldn't they?
Yes.
So yes, he's very cute. He does that, and then like I set him down, and then he zooms. Look at him go! Hoppy, little Jackie boy. Oh my goodness, isn't he so delightful?
I think the locals are gonna love all of you immediately, and especially with this. If you've all finished your sandwiches, just come with me, and I'll take you to Mother, and she will explain and answer any questions that you have. And when you're done, come see us outside. We're throwing a festival in the square. It's actually great timing that you three arrived when you did, because we have anything happening. But yes,
Serendipity, perhaps.
something like that. Right this way. And Sloane kind of brushes her hands on her cloak and kind of leads you three from this room with all of your gear.
Doing that. Why would she brush her hands on her cloak? Remember that. Take note, group. Take note. Something might be afoot. I'm literally going to take a note.
That would be lovely. I don't know how to write.
Oh, you poor
Poor
child.
illiterate child.
And right? You've been a pirate most of your
Were
life.
you raised by pirates?
I mean,
Today.
thank God you found us. I mean,
Yes.
Speaking of, anyone who wants to take note of that, make a wisdom check. See if we can intuit what that means.
I could try. Let's see. Well, I don't want to tell you what I wrote.
I'm a mentalist, so I'm.
Yeah, I rolled a 5. It's not happening.
I rolled a 1.
I don't know what it means.
I must check something before I tell you.
Is that a
I rolled a 10. Is that enough? Or shall I roll again? Oh, that's little floof.
Is it a tribble? No, but it's a trouble. Oh, we went swimming in the lake and our hair is crazy.
Also, I just, can Jackie Boy, also contribute to this role if that was not enough?
Probably
He's very
not.
hyped up right.
Given
Fine.
that he understands your emotions, but probably wouldn't intuit like a stranger's. But yeah, this is kind of a mystery to all three of you, but she kind of continues to do it as she's kind of leading you three through.
Something.
It's perhaps. But your attention is kind of taken instead by the interior of this building that she leads you up through. It's clear that you three have arrived in some sort of basement. And as you kind of walk up through this building, it's like dark woodwork, like mahogany and cedar woods, like spiral staircases and like offices and rooms. There are people that are kind of bustling around, of all different species with different like variations of arms and legs and just colorful clothes, a huge crazy variety of people. And sunlight is kind of filtering in through these big windows that are just everywhere. It kind of looks like a courthouse, but like pretty.
All this word work makes me think of the ships.
I sometimes Jackie Boy likes to make himself like all fuzzy, and this isn't me hurting him. He just nestled right here, like right on my shoulders where he belongs, because we're very connected. We're just very connected.
Yeah. Curls up, and the antlers strike a really cool silhouette kind of branching off your shoulder.
They're not that big, so they only poke a little bit.
Yeah, just a little tasteful touch. But she leads you up another set of stairs and then down a hallway, and then knocks on an arched kind of door at the end of the hallway. And there's a pause, and then the door opens on its own. And what's revealed to you is this golden yellow office. Notably, there are no shadows anywhere in this room, is the first thing that you notice. The second thing that you notice is the person behind the desk in this office, kind of haloed in this golden yellow sunlight that's just streaming in from the windows behind her. It's a feminine figure who's wearing these yellow robes that kind of shimmer in the sunlight. Her face is featureless. From here up, she has like maybe a little bump where a nose might be. Her eyes are just kind of hollow sockets with just like smooth like skin.
Oh.
She wears a hood that would hide any hair, but if she doesn't have eyebrows and doesn't have like, it doesn't look like she has any hair underneath the hood. She does have a set of teeth that is kind of exposed in the way that a skull's teeth might be exposed. But she's just sitting there writing a note with a quill.
Oh.
And then sets it down.
I feel it. Can you feel it in this room?
Oh, yes.
Is that Mother? Mother?
Welcome in, child.
Little boy, not every person you see is your parent. I'm very sorry.
No, she was dubbed as Mother from
I got
a
it.
previous conversation.
Not your mother.
Just the mother of this story.
Mother. Yes. Pardon. I take back my words.
She watches this exchange with a broad
Is that you,
smile.
Mother?
It is indeed, child. Please, come in. Have a seat. There are 3 chairs.
She has a mouth still, so she can speak.
She has a mouth. It's kind of just exposed teeth. There's no lips. It's kind of like a skull, but with like skin over it, but the teeth are exposed.
I was in a cult like this once. We just need to be very discerning. She might be a cult leader. That's all I'm saying.
Don't say that so loudly.
Okay.
Just in case she can hear you. Or did you whisper it to us?
I think I said it loud, thinking I whispered it. I'm working on it.
Yeah. Okay.
She kind of just like tense her fingers and like watches you all with a smile. Kind of just listening passively to this exchange. Please, come, have a seat.
I'm just gonna sit a little far back. There's a lot of energies going on in this room, so.
Welcome to Draft. I am Draft.
Okay.
I was one of the first to arrive here. And that is what we call it. But
Is there a second draft or
just one? Just the first.
Got it.
The first draft.
It is great
another
to meet
amazing
you
mother.
3.
Climbed in.
Hey, another mother in the chat. But Despite the circumstances, I hope that you three will come to see this place as home. And I hope to be a guiding figure for you three as I have been for the others who find themselves here.
That would
You
be
were the
lovely.
first ever to be here?
I was. I awoke in the same basement that you did, with the same glowing runes around me that you all saw, and emerged and sought to make the best of it.
Well, the woodwork is quite lovely downstairs. You did a really nice job with that.
Thank you, thank you.
And Mother, I wanted to let you know that Blaze the Wolf Dog gifted 5 subs.
This Blaze fellow sounds very generous.
Yes, very generous indeed.
And perhaps like he might have some sort of narrative element that he might want to introduce to the present scene, perhaps, that he should tell us about in chat.
Oh
Yes.
no, shenanigans.
That's correct.
He did
Blaze.
just say, yes, you're right.
Life is full of shenanigans.
Life is full of shenanigans.
Have to go with the flow.
But in the meantime, while this Blaze figure is deciding what he wants to add to this scene, I will tell you three, it is not easy news to break, but you must know that the homes you remember and the people that you remember, you won't see them again. I'm sorry. This is your home now. That is what it means to be scrapped. You were an idea, as we all are, that was meant for something, and there was a story that accompanied you. And that story was scrapped, and you three were scrapped, as I was scrapped.
But I was part of such a good story.
And isn't that the silver lining? You were part of a great story, so perhaps there will be a great story to tell here in Draft. I sincerely hope so.
How long were you here before someone else came here?
Well, it was many years. It was many years.
Why
But-
don't you have any eyes? I'm sorry to be so direct. I just, you know,
You are not the first to
beat around the
ask.
bush. Very obvious.
I appreciate direct questions and people being forthcoming, so no offense taken.
Wonderful.
I was thought of this way
Oh,
by the
I have a
entity.
question.
Please.
Why are we here?
Well,
I
up
know we got
there. Right. It's because you've been pulled from the Aether. The Aether is where ideas live. It's, from what I understand, it is some sort of liminal space, a waiting room of sorts. But when these ideas are no longer viable for one reason or another, they wind up here.
That's a bit sad.
It is sad. I'm sorry, little one.
But with sadness comes happiness. If you think about it, there is the balance of the beauty and the pain, the happy and the sadness. I'm not trying to, as is life.
I could not agree more. And as she begins to say more, the glass behind her shatters thanks to Blaze the Wolf Dog as a vicious flying bat breaks into this room.
Oh! Oh my.
Oh,
showering glass over everybody. I think we should roll initiative.
let's go.
Good heavens.
Out of
Which one do we
nowhere.
roll for that?
I think it's a D20. Is that correct?
That's a D10 that you'll
Oh, I'm
roll.
such a silly goose.
Which one is that again?
It is the diamond shaped.
Is
The
it
one.
diamond.
Okay. I rolled a 7.
Okay. We have a 7.
I have a 9.
We have a 9.
9.
I rolled a 1 again.
Oh, it's because he's poor child.
FYI, Agilmonk,
Orphan fingers. I'm so sorry.
when Agilmonk gifted things to us, it was for rolling boon coins. Just so
Yes.
I'll remember it.
Yeah. And he also gave me 2 disadvantage things, I think. So I'll just roll the next 2 attacks for this creature with disadvantage.
Oh, but I got 9. Doesn't that account for anything?
That's just for initiative, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever, little.
And it also
boy.
means that you're going first. So, Ether, this happens. Mother is kind of in a moment of really sincere shock and surprise as she kind of like shields her head. She hasn't reacted yet. Ether, what do
Do
you do?
something, mother. You've been here the longest. You are accountable.
Suddenly now you're being caught unawares.
I told you this room. Lots of bad energy when we entered it. What am I doing? Tell me again.
Well, you tell me. What do you do? There's a bat. It's flying above, kind of behind Mother.
But is this bat angry?
Probably.
Would you like to use your action?
mean, I don't- Having so much fun. I mean, I don't know. I mean, part of me just wants to take a moment and tap into how he's
Assess.
feeling, you know? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just take a moment. I have very natural empathy thing. And I got a 12.
Beautiful. And I believe that wisdom is it's a primary.
Wisdom is a primary, so I actually got a 13.
That is a success. You actually,
Oh,
and that actually gives me a good idea for this fun little encounter.
I love ideas.
This creature is not actually hostile, is what you glean. It has made a very dramatic entrance, but it's not actually hostile.
I understand that. Sometimes I like to make a dramatic entrance.
Satan lowers the crossbow.
Well,
I was putting it together while
Does
Ether
either
was
share
yapping.
this?
Always ready to shoot. Shoot first, ask questions later. Maybe.
Actually, does Ether share this information? Or
Oh,
do you
I
keep
mean,
it to yourself.
I for sure share this information because I can't stop talking.
Then beautiful, Satan, it is your go.
I hate to say I told you so, Satan. I understand with your job, it's very important, your strength, and you're getting ready to attack and defense, but sometimes you need to have compassion.
compassion is necessary.
For a second, I thought you were reading that from a book, like a passage. Like, compassion is defined in the dictionary.
Now I'm reading about my pirate skills.
Brush up on those little orphan pirate skills.
But yeah, so Satan, do you do anything?
Wait, was that all that he
Yes.
just made a dragon, but he's not hostile.
Yes.
That's all I needed to know. Okay.
Does the bat talk?
It hasn't yet, if it's capable.
All right. Here's the thing. The bat just crashed in. Ether was like, "Oh, it's not bad."
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm like, what do I do with this information? Because I was ready to crossbow the shit out of it.
Because when I see a nail, I must for it,
maybe
and
to
I
talk
don't
to
know what
it.
to do.
Hey, bat. Hablo Ingles.
Georgie, do you do anything?
I think I'm just gonna hide.
Where do you hide?
There's a desk, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can get under the desk with Winston. I'm gonna use my halfling ability that I have. It's a good hider.
Yeah, you crouch next to like Mother's legs because the hollow in the desk is like it's where her legs are, and then there's a little bit more room, so you squeeze up against her. You catch the distinct scent of sunflowers as you do this,
Wonderful.
Oh.
and she, Mother, kind of she like takes a moment. She's rubbing her temples, and she like straightens. Jackson, how many times have I told you? Use the door.
Jackson.
And this bat kind of swirls in like a black cloud for a second until suddenly he's a guy. He's a man, a human man standing there.
A man?
He's a man.
See, Satan, you could have killed your future husband.
He has dark features.
Always
He's
check
handsome.
if the hostile bat could be a sexy possible man, friend, lover.
It could be a Princess and the Frog situation. You never know. You could kiss a
Oh.
bat.
But then what if he turns me into a bat?
Slight chance of
Oh.
rabies.
Does it
Then you
matter?
have the chance to
Love.
fly.
True. Anyway,
He kind of like
so
dusts,
in that case, I'm gonna
What
get
does
my
this
grandma
man look like?
he like dusts the glass off of his shoulders and his clothes. He has like this kind of black, shiny sort of hair. He's wearing dark, kind of like purple and black leather kind of clothes. There's a
I
dagger
get out from
strapped
under
to
the
his
desk.
thigh. Yeah. Sorry. He snaps, and the window, all the pieces go back.
Wow.
Well, I
I
couldn't
like
miss the welcome
that.
wagon, could I?
I like a man who cleans up after himself. It shows that you take responsibility for your life. I just wanted to tell you that. I can tell that about you.
It's much appreciated. We like to have fun here in Draft, and Mother kind of like rubs her temples again as Jackson like, but we do have a sense of personal responsibility as we all wound up here the same way. Mother, I just came to tell you that the festival is ready and everyone is waiting for your opening address. Mother kind of is like overstimulated. She's like, yes, thank you. We are in a meeting and I will be out momentarily. He's like,
Oh, I can sense she's a little bit frustrated with you, Jackson. She's not communicating it directly, but you've interrupted and flustered her. You might want to.
As an empath, I can tell she's a
I don't like the insinuation of the making fun of my wonderful skills. I don't make fun of your great aim. I'm actually grateful for it. Maybe try, embracing me for all of who I am.
Are you guys gonna fight this whole campaign?
You
Yeah.
have to understand, Georgie. You
You
must
gotta give the people what they want.
understand that sometimes there's conflict and sometimes it's uncomfortable, but conflict is necessary for growth.
And for entertainment.
Yes, it's true. Mother, do you need help with your speech? I'm very good at speech writing and also getting the crowd excited for the words you say.
Jackson kind of reacts to this. He's just watching this whole exchange with like a big shit-eating grin on his face, just kind of eyeing over all three of you. And Mother, kind of grateful for the interruption, is like, that would be wonderful, actually. I think that everyone would be quite excited today to know that we have some new, well, new people have been added to the family. So, yes, would you like to say a few words to the people of Draft?
I could be like the warm-up
That
guy.
that would be perfect.
Oh, like the hype man.
Yes, the hype child, I guess.
Like the
I
opening
remember
act.
back before we came to Draft, those people before shows that would get people to clap and applause and like get really excited. That you could do that.
Like
Yes, should we, do you guys want to say anything either? Like, do you want to add in or do you want me to just do it?
I think you should just do it. I think if your heart calls for it, I'm just gonna observe. There's a lot happening. I'm actually very overstimulated, and we're not even in front of the crowd yet. So I think I just need to, hang back a little bit and observe. And I feel like Seyden, with her amazing armory and skills, should, kind of like a secret service agent for us, if you don't mind, Seyden, just kind of scouting for if you see any, suspicious characters.
You got it.
I like you three already.
Thanks, Jackson.
Anyway, see you all there. And Mother begins to say, "Don't you dare!" And he turns into a bat and flies back out the same way that he came in.
Oh my god.
There's a
Oh, goodness.
shattering glass. And she kind of is left there.
He doesn't piece it back together. That little. He's not little, he's actually quite large. Sorry. Just tall. I don't know if he's large. Let's move on from this conversation.
Oh
Quite.
my! Don't get Satan even more upset at you by getting in on her man.
I didn't realize that Satan had a stake on any single bachelor that we come across. But
If it is love that you seek, there is certainly many partners to be found here in Draft. There are a lot of people who are very frustrated. Anyway,
I mean, I'm not trying to overshare, but I can't help it. Who doesn't seek love? It's just my heart is still really healing from something that I cannot talk about, even though I did just bring it up. So let's move on. Please don't ask me about it.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Let's.
Yeah.
Do you want to start? Do you want to go out in front of the crowd and tell them your backstory? Is that what you want to do?
No.
Okay.
Go pirate you. No.
Well, if you all have no more questions for me for the moment, then perhaps we can make our way down to the festival.
Let's do it.
Wonderful.
Are we dressed appropriately? Do we need to change or anything? Are we overdressed, underdressed? Be honest.
You'll find all manner of dress on the people of Draft. Everyone comes from different worlds, quite literally. So, I think you'll find that no one fits in, and therefore everyone does.
I love that.
But there are
What
an
acceptance.
abundance of clothing shops and all sorts of different storefronts if you wish to shop around, get used to your new homes. Oh, before I forget, your living arrangements.
Are we living together?
Is there a jacuzzi?
Is there a jacuzzi?
There can be. If you tell me what
I
it
must
is
prefer
you'd
hot
like.
springs, though. Let's be honest. Jacuzzis are like these man-made machines, and they're kind of actually like filled with a lot of like germs. But hot springs, that's from Mother Nature, the universe that was created by God for us. Like if we could find one if they really want a jacuzzi, that for them, but then also a hot spring for me. That's what I want.
We can certainly do a... She picks up her quill and begins to write again. 1 jacuzzi, 1 hot springs.
Look
Any
at us
other-
creating our lives.
We will have an abode ready for the 3 of you within the next week or so. And until then, here, you can stay at this tavern. And she passes you an address
We
with
love
the name
taverns.
of a tavern on it.
Do they have mead there?
They have...
What about kombucha?
I think they have both.
On tap.
For kombucha, you
Oh.
might want
What about?
the Patchwork Potionery for any more interesting elixirs and strange mixed drinks.
Please, let's go to the potionary at some point.
The Shattered Chalice is the name of the tavern.
Ooh.
What a great name.
Yes, this is a jacuzzi TTRPG. You're right, Dungeon Dan.
Satan, did you have something?
Sorry, what?
Did you start to say something? Did I cut you off?
No, this is unrelated, but I am trying to relog into Twitch. And I don't remember my password. Anyway, there's nothing to do with that.
That's so fine. Yeah, she kind of like stands up and begins to walk with you three as kind of leading you like sort of out of this building.
Wait.
Yeah.
Mother, wait.
Yes.
I'm not trying to. Can I lay hands on you for a moment? I just need to like hold your hand and just connect with you on a level and see if there's anything that your soul needs to tell my soul or energy, anything like that. Please, would you let me do this?
Most certainly. Yes. And she gives
Bless-
you her hand.
Bless you.
It is hot. It is warm. She runs
Like-
hot.
Scalding?
Not like burning, not hurting, but just she's a warm lady.
Got it.
She's a hot mama.
Do I need to roll anything for you to tell me anything specifically, or do you want me to try to make something up? Or what?
Are you using an ability right now?
Possibly. I also just could be, being my intuitive self. One moment. I don't know if I want to use one of my powers just yet.
Either way, it'll be a roll. Just tell me what you're looking for.
I'm just looking for if there's anything that she hasn't told us that would be helpful information. That's what I'm looking for.
For sure.
Anything about this place? It could be about her, it could be about her son, could be about anything.
Go ahead and make a wisdom check to intuit this.
I'm feeling the wisdom of the die. Oh no. Didn't we have a boon coin?
You did have a boon coin.
Somewhere?
You want to use it on this?
I do, because it was a 1 and I want to use it.
Okay. You
Don't question me.
You do you, boo.
Georgie. I am in touch with something.
I love this so much.
Thank you, boon coin. Who gave the boon coin?
That
Speak
was
up.
Agile.
Agile monk did.
Agile monk. Blessings to you and your household. I got a 10, and then it is +1. I got an 11.
And you
Do
add your
I-
level as well.
I forgot about that. My level?
Yes. So that's a 15, right?
Oh my god. I definitely didn't do that earlier. Good reminder.
I forgot to remind you. Yeah, for
I should have
any
remembered. I know lots of things. It's not your fault.
for sure. If you're using like abilities or like trying to do something that your experience in your class would help with, then you add your level. Is kind of the general rule.
Any sort of like mental, intuitive. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Here I am.
you lay your hands on this person, this humanoid figure, and you kind of extend your
sweaty,
consciousness
sweaty
out
hands.
towards hers. Her hands are bone dry.
Her hands are bone dry, but she's just very warm.
She's very
like
warm.
desert.
Yes.
Okay.
Like she's just been
Might
under the
have
sun.
lotion if she needs it.
Maybe she might have some dusty elbows. She might.
Oh, Ashy, I'm so sorry.
But
so
yeah,
sorry.
you cast your kind of consciousness out like towards her and just kind of attempt to like embrace the feeling of this woman. And first of all, what you glean is like she feels a little bit frustrated that your like welcome meeting was cut off. It's clear from her behavior and her body language that she takes this very seriously because she's breaking very difficult news to you three. And so she feels a little bit frazzled and flustered that's been cut short. you sense that there's a great deal that she has not told you. There's much that she hasn't told you, but she also seems very open and willing to discuss. And there's like an eagerness in her spirit that she wants to be of use to you three and wants to support you as you adjust to your new lives here.
She has a good soul. Right? I could tell from when we met her that she had a good soul. And thank you, Mother. And yes, I have a couple of oils in my backpack, and Satan has some lotion if you would like it.
You know, I do have some psoriasis.
We are here to provide.
We've all been there.
Soraya sisters.
Georgie, you're like 9 years old. What do you mean we've all been there?
Do you not know how salty the sea air is? How hard it is on your skin?
I mean, you know, you chose to be a pirate. I mean, I guess you didn't really choose.
I didn't choose it. I got picked up because I was on the side of the road as an
I
abandoned
know.
child.
But Georgie, I understand, but we've all had hard things, and sometimes
I'm not saying it was hard. I'm saying I understand dry elbows. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just
Her
saying,
elbows are hard.
let's just not be a victim. That's all I'm saying.
I wasn't trying
I know
to be
you're
a
a
victim.
pirate orphan, but
wasn't
let's
trying
not
to be a
a
victim. Okay, I think we should stop shouting at each other because there's a party.
Ethan,
I'm sorry, I
insensitive
raised my
of you.
voice. I get very passionate. Georgie, come here.
No,
Please, Georgie. Georgie, look in my eyes. Do you forgive me? You know I love you and I just met you. Okay, I understand you're not ready to forgive me, but I'm just going to keep sending
Georgie,
you.
you don't have to hug anyone if you don't want to. Your body is your body.
Satan, this is between me and Georgie.
thank you, Satan.
Satan?
Satan.
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 Satan? I mean, she may be Satan.
Satan.
Well, I'm just going to keep sending you love, and when you're ready, you're ready.
Thank you. We need to go do other things now, I think.
Okay, fine.
I have some questions.
Please.
First of all, are we going to this festival to make a speech right now? 2, do you need, I feel like you need to tell us something, like why we're here. I already asked why we're here and it was super vague, but like, do you need us to help you with something?
Well, you're very kind to ask. First of all, yes, we are on our way to the festival, but you're more than welcome to split off and explore the town as you see fit. You'll find that this realm is quite small, but this town is kind of in the center and it takes up most of this area. And so there will be plenty of time to explore. But I don't have any particular need of any specific services, but it is possible that some local proprietors might have some things that perhaps you could help with. Perhaps if you're looking for coin or favors in return. People often come to such agreements here. Everyone kind of helps each other. So if you are looking for work or looking to help people out.
You want us to go to this, like, speech thing first?
Well, that's just where I'm headed because we usually kick off this ceremony with just a few words. It's nothing elaborate, but it will be a night of drinking and dancing and music and contests and merrymaking of all sorts.
I love merriment.
So do we. It's nice
Georgie,
to have everyone around.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're perfect.
Forgive me. Mother. Georgie, did you still want to make a little speech and be the hype?
I mean, if Mother wants me to, it was just I offered it. If she doesn't need me to do it, I don't have to do it. But my talents are here for you.
I would be delighted, but of course I don't wish to keep you if you're wanting to explore. It truly is your choice. Whatever
What
you
do you
wish.
guys want me to do? Do you want me to say a few words?
I want you to give a speech. I think it's important that you have self-expression. You've been a pirate orphan and who God knows what put in, a small crevice of the ship. I think it's important that we heal your trauma by letting you express yourself.
Well, okay, then let's get out there because I've got thoughts on how to introduce Mother.
Okay, let's go. And Satan, Secret Service agent. So we're all, and I'm just going to be observing energies and seeing if I pick up on anything.
For sure.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So the four of you, with Mother, kind of step outside. The building behind you, as you exit, there are kind of these arching letters over the door that spell out Center Hall. And as you step out into the town of Draft, it is clearly like an early-ish mid-morning hour. You smell it before you see it.
Does it smell like sunflowers?
Does
A
it smell
little
like
bit.
pancakes?
It smells like
Or dew, the morning dew, or all of them.
secret option D, all of them.
I love this place.
There is fresh baked bread. There are earthy spices. There's lots of coffee smells. Those are really strong. You hear like tarps unrolling. There are shop bells ringing.
This is the good place, I think.
It's lively. You see a lot of like kind of colored banners with like colorful flags stretching between buildings. The streets are this kind of reasonably like clean, not super dingy, like cobblestone. It looks like everything is kept up quite well. You see these market roads that are crisscrossing a grassy town center where a big crowd of people has gathered. There's also a stage that's kind of been like a stage is kind of generous. It's just like a little platform that's been erected in the center, that people are kind of milling around. And tall shade-giving trees are kind of dotting this grassy lawn as the morning's already like feeling quite warm and promising to get only warmer. In the near distance, there's a wide river that runs through town as well, and it passes below an arched stone bridge. Atop the bridge, there's like a young woman selling flowers from a mobile cart, and the surrounding buildings that are kind of in this town center are 3 to 4 stories high. A lot of them boasting these like balconies and side towers with pointed roofs. It's very, very fantasy town. It looks a little bit like a Ghibli movie, a little bit.
Oh, how lovely.
But yeah, Mother kind of walks with you all across like the market road and onto the lawn, and the crowd kind of parts before you. Her promises of variety in this crowd have like for sure been exceeded. You see people that are human-ish. You see people that do not resemble any kind of being that you've ever like seen in your lives. There's a person with like a praying mantis head and like a humanoid body. There is a woman who is just full on glowing and looks like she's made of wax. There's a giant automaton that's kind of just hulking and still standing there.
What's the energy around?
Make a wisdom check.
Oh my god.
Sending vibes.
Oh, wow. 18 plus 1
Ayo.
plus 4?
Indeed. Beautiful.
20?
That was a lovely roll.
Math is not my strong suit.
3.
23, that's what I thought. I thought
Right?
you're right. I figured you'd be bad at math, but maybe you're just a brilliant little bub.
The energy
Okay, there I am.
is calm. There's a layer of melancholy that kind of runs through it, but people are reasonably eager and excited. But there is like an undercurrent of weird, deep sadness kind of permeating this crowd. But like they're happy to be there, but are there's like something else in these people's psyche. But yeah, she leads you three kind of towards the stage, and then reaches for Georgie's hand to help them onto the stage alongside her, if Georgie accepts it. And
I'm coming.
lifts you onto the stage.
Go raise your voice, little pirate orphan, sir. I'm proud of you.
There's a muttering among the crowd as they kind of drink you three in what's clearly three new faces that they don't recognize.
To the people of Draft, I am here to introduce you to Mother and get you excited for the speech tonight. Can I get an M-O-T-H-M-O-T-H-E-R?
Can I get a charisma check?
Why, yes.
You didn't introduce yourself or any of us. You just went straight into, I'm here to introduce Mother. Don't worry about who I am.
My song isn't over yet.
Okay.
Okay, well, I've only rolled an 8, but the +1 and then the +4. So that's a 13.
Okay. There's like a little bit of a no one repeats the letters, but there's a scattered like applause.
That's right.
And there's a little bit of
right.
like, ah.
When I yell mud, you say mud. Mud. When I yell mud, you yell mud. Mud. Now that
I'm sorry, I must. Excuse me, everyone.
I'm about to say it.
This little boy is trying to get you excited.
Oh,
So
thank
stop
you.
being such curmudgeons. Continue, Georgie.
Well, I guess I'll try one more time. Can I get this side of the crowd to yell mud? This side of the crowd to say
Another charisma check. This time with advantage.
Well, I rolled a 19, so
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, you do it the second time and kind of stunned at being like yelled at. They Ma Ah
yay! I think you
Yay!
all are hyped up for Mother to come out here. And before she does, wanted to let you know, my name is Georgie, and I'm here to be part of your community. I also have with me Saded,
Woo!
and I also have with me Ether.
Woo!
Hello.
The three of us will be looking for the jacuzzi after the show. We'll see you there. Mother, take it away.
There's like an
Georgie,
excited applause.
Wonderful. Georgie, that was wonderful.
Thank you.
Mother kind of takes the stage after you, and kind of looks around as the crowd kind of quiets down from the applause. And that is exactly the enthusiasm that we like to see here in the Land of Draft. It's been a very long time since we've had much to truly celebrate. But as we all know, we're in this situation together, and though we all carry memories of the stories that we come from, and the stories that in another life we were perhaps meant for, this is the one that we get to live, and furthermore, no one is telling it for us. We are free to be our own masters and go about our own endeavors and live our own stories. And while there is no replacing what all of us have lost by being here, we have much to gain. Thank you all for being here. Please join me in welcoming our new additions. It's been a very long time since we've had any. And enjoy the festivities. And there's like another kind of round of applause and a little bit of like scattered cheering. The sense of melancholy actually deepens a little bit as Mother departs from the stage. And the crowd begins to sort of disperse. There are many lingering eyes on you three. But yeah, the festival is yours and the town is yours. Are there any particular festival activities that you would
I
like to
mean,
seek out?
I
and do?
have to talk to my team.
I have to. I need a drink. What do you?
I
What do
was
you
gonna
need?
say the same. Oh my gosh.
Girl, I
You
mean,
should go to the tavern. And what?
I-
Girl? Did you just girl me, George?
Before we go anywhere, I have to tell you something. I sense a deep sadness in these people's souls, and I just need all of you to know about it because I don't know if I can hold all this sadness myself, but I feel like we'll discover something soon about this. I just had to tell you.
Oh, thank you.
thank you.
And now let's get fucked up.
Let's
So-
go.
Are there stands with nuts? Some nice nuts, and then
Certainly.
like some mead.
George,
know.
I know you were a pirate and you didn't have really, parents telling you like don't drink. You're very small. So I would take it
Exactly. I don't need a lot to get tipsy.
Okay, just
I don't need a
It
lot.
means I'm a cheap date.
I'm a cheap date. I just need one. I need. Satan. If you buy a drink, I just need one sip, and I'll be good. I'll be good for the night.
I got you.
Are we at the tavern? Did we just
Yeah, so there
That's
are
the
you guys have options. So you can go to the Shattered Chalice, or you can stay like out. Like there are some like little stands and
stalls and
stuff,
stuff?
but you'll probably get the best
I-
stuff at the tavern. Are you wanting to go there?
Food
Well,
stuff?
we're sleeping at the tavern too, right?
Correct.
Um.
Can I join them in a little bit at the tavern? I want to stay in the square and see if I sense anything.
Certainly. Okay.
Yeah,
so
Satan, do you want to go to the tavern? You think for a drink? Let's do it.
And Ether also needs to use the little girl's room in real life, so maybe do a little tavern stuff for a moment.
that sounds
And
perfect.
Ether will be right back.
It's because you're taking too much magnesium, Ether. We told you to give up.
There is no
4
magnesium
capsules is too many.
in this void.
Too much
I will
fantasy
be
magnesium.
back in a jiff.
Enjoy. So yeah, you three, you make your way to the tavern. Let me pull up the thing here just so I have it. You walk in.
The Shattered Chalice. Wow.
It is something to behold. As you walk in, the walls are lined with these shelves, and they all just, you clearly see where the tavern gets its name. All of the shelves are lined with like cracked and broken mugs, growlers, goblets, all sorts of stuff. And each one is like labeled with a name. The furniture is eclectic and mismatched. There is like a large fireplace in one of the corners. This tavern is empty aside from the dude behind the bar and an old guy sitting at the fireplace. The guy at the bar is kind of like cleaning some dishes and cleaning some mugs, and he has that kind of stance like he owns the place. And the guy sitting in the chair, oh no, my headphones just died. Oh dear.
Now she can't hear anything.
Can I plug him into the computer? Yeah. Really? You don't mind? Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
It's okay. Satan, tell us a story.
Okay. So, as you might know, I'm half elf, so I have a very high tolerance for
Thank you.
booze, poisons, things like that. Very high
Sorry.
spells. So we're gonna take it easy, Georgie,
Ba-ba-boo-wee.
because I can drink you under the table, and you're just a child.
I fit under the table.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. But I'm like, think of me if you're like your aunt, but like not a regular aunt. I'm a cool aunt.
You're a fun aunt.
Yes, exactly. There are some weirdos here.
Is it a real
We're gonna talk to
stream
them,
without technical difficulties?
but we're gonna wait for
Oh, there we
CK.
go.
Yes, let's all talk about how great Grace is. That's what the chat wanted to start doing.
Oh, yes, Grace is great.
Grace is great.
Alliteration. Grace.
You know,
Great.
when I say gray, you say gray. Gray.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. It's happening. We appreciate you all watching as we
What
figure out
is
this.
that? Oh. The head.
Okay, so while we wait for her to do that, Georgie, we're just gonna start.
Okay, gang.
Oh yes, did you get that from the bar?
I can't
No, I
hear
brought
anything.
this.
Oh, you
So-
had some in your pocket. Thank you.
My flask.
Thank you.
Put some hair in your chest.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm not sure. It's not like coming up on here.
Can you plug it in?
Did plug it in. Do I have to do anything
I'm
else?
technically still in the square, so I'm just gonna mute myself because I'm not supposed to be here.
I have no idea what's going on.
No idea.
Bummer.
Have I introduced you all to Winston yet?
Wait, did you see the option on there that said gaming headset?
Yeah, that
Can
was
still
mine.
hear you, Grace, just so you know. If you want us to
Um,
hear you.
I don't think she can hear
She
you.
can't hear us,
Bummer.
is the
Maybe
thing.
we have to-
Oh, that's what I
Um,
when I was in the loo. Got it.
Yes, her thing stopped working. Constitution check for Georgie. What are you saying?
Like,
Don't you think I look
in here?
sober? Don't
What?
you think I look
Constitution
sober?
Check it quickly in here.
Don't you think? Sometimes in the
Okay.
future, I'm gonna ask for
I'm
advice
gonna-
from my stuffy.
Okay, here's what.
This is a very large mug, Blaze the Wolf Dog.
All right, gang. Here's the thing.
Can you hear us?
I put the sound through my computer monitor. I don't know if chat is going to be hearing double because of that. I'm so sorry. I think
Wait.
that the best. What?
If we try to plug it in here, then.
Dixon and Dirk said no.
Oh, maybe like into the
Is it nope?
monitor. We'll try this. If this doesn't work, we might have to end early and pick it back. I'm so sorry.
Oh, we just got to the tavern.
We only have 20 minutes left, but Dixon Dark saying no, we're not hearing double.
So
No
why
one's
don't-
hearing double.
Why don't you check that and then we'll see if
Yeah.
we are hearing double.
Sounds okay still. Sounds normal so far.
Well, if no one's hearing double, and if it's just fine, it's awfully quiet for me, so I'll have to listen really carefully. But maybe that's fine. Maybe we just like finish because we've got like 20 minutes left. Do you guys mind if I'm just like constantly like what?
Nope.
That's fine.
Okay.
They should
Thank
get their
you so
drink
much for
on
the
and
info,
I'll
because I really appreciate it. I don't know
investigate
how
the
my
square
computer
a
is
little bit.
recognizing it. I'm sorry. Technology.
Maybe it's just trying to go.
Technology is the bane of us here. But anyway, I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. Don't even stress about it.
Okay, so you three, I'm sorry, you two, Satan and Georgie, you enter the Shattered Chalice, and there's like the barkeeper, and then there's a guy, an old guy, in the corner at the fireplace. And as you enter, the guy behind the bar, he's tall, he's broad, he's human, definitely looks the part of an innkeeper. He has like the big beer belly, really thick hands, and he's wearing like a brown apron that's definitely stained really deeply with a lot of stains of different sorts. And he kind of like, well, it's been a while since we've had some new faces. Welcome, please have a seat.
Oh, hi. Can we get Georgie, what'd you like?
I
Mhm.
want a shot of Jameson.
Shot of Jameson for the kid. And do you have moonshine?
You two are gonna fit right in. Let me get those for you.
Thank you.
Here you go. And he slides 2 shots across the bar. Says he holds up the bottle and takes a swig as you guys do.
Look at the size of this cup compared to my face.
So, bartender, how long have you been here?
Well, the name's Hawthorne Flynn. I have been here for the past, well, must have been about like 20 years now.
Nice.
20,
And
21,
is this
somewhere
like
in there.
a side gig, or are you like an aspiring like actor, comedian?
Well, I've thought now and then that it might be time for a new calling, but this is what I was made for. This is what I was scrapped for. I was meant to be an innkeeper in some kind of story up there, kind of gesturing with his eyes towards the sky.
Got it, got it. Who's this old guy?
In the corner.
That is, I have his name on hand because he's a guy who's important. I forget his name. Oh, that's Gus. He's our most loyal regular.
Gus,
Hmm.
Gus?
Hey, can we send Gus a shot?
It's certainly a choice. You can.
Do you know if Gus likes Jameson or the moonshine?
If it burns, Gus likes it.
Great.
He kind of like pours a shot, and you'll have to excuse me, all of my staff are at the festival. And he carries the shot over to Gus and like plunks it down. And Gus kind of leans forward and spits on Hawthorne's shoes. And Hawthorne kind of like, ugh, and like shakes his boot and just like rolls his eyes with a grin and walks back to you all. Love our regulars. Love our regulars. I love our place. I love our regulars. Love this job.
Do you really like it?
It's something, you know.
You know, we're going to be staying upstairs.
I heard that some new folks had arrived. Mother sent one of her messengers to inform me to get some rooms ready for you three. So we have whatever kind of living arrangements you'd like. I don't know if you three, it was a group of three, right?
Right.
Yes.
If you all know each other and are familiar, we can put you in one room, or we can do multiple, whatever makes you
Definitely
most comfortable.
multiple.
You
Certainly.
don't want to be in the room with me, Satan?
I feel like in another timeline story, we have stayed.
From afar, Georgie
in
feels
a mysterious land called Connecticut.
feels like that Ether would love to be in a room with Georgie.
I didn't really want to share a room with Ether. I only wanted to share it with, but I'll take what I can get.
How's
I-
this? On our
I
top floor,
probably
we
have to have a
three-room
room with
suite.
someone since I'm so tiny.
Yeah, you're a child.
You'll share a living room, but have 3 different rooms.
Like an ensuite kind of thing.
Exactly.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Here's the keys. And he slides you 3 sets of keys. You can give that to your friend next time you see them.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Welcome to Draft. You picked a hell of a day to arrive. We hardly ever do anything exciting here, so this annual festival has been something that a lot of folks look forward to. It's been a while since anything truly exciting happened, though.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, usually I find wherever I go, excitement follows. So
Then I'll be counting on you.
great.
Don't go far.
Well, I guess I'm gonna take a roadie, if you don't mind, and maybe some milk for the kid. And
Can you put a little bit of it's a White Russian I'll take for my second.
He's already in the middle of pouring 2 more alcoholic drinks.
Thank you.
And he slides them across to you.
all right, Georgie, it looks like not a whole lot's going on here. So let's go see what Ether's doing.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Wonderful. So while you two are doing that, Ether, you've been doing recon at the festival. What are you getting up to?
I stand in the middle of the square. I take a deep breath. I open my eyes and I look around to see what I see. What do I see? Can I roll?
Yes, well, certainly.
I'm just looking at my special things. I got a 9 plus. Is this a wisdom check?
Yeah, I would say so.
Plus a 1, which is 10. I got 14.
Beautiful. What I want is for every time you roll the dice and we do like a vocal riff from Hannah Montana. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Whenever
Yeah,
I
with
ever
a
watch-
14, you kind of take in your surroundings after a deep, steadying breath. There's a noise that catches your eye. There's the girl the young woman who had the mobile kind of flower shop like cart that she was rolling. There's a crack as one of the wheels breaks and she's like, "Oh, shoot." And she kneels down and begins trying to fix it. There are a lot of scattered conversations. I think what else? You see a drinking contest happening nearby. There's like an arm wrestling competition that's also happening nearby.
Can I go to the drinking contest and then the arm wrestle?
Could you repeat that?
Can I go to the drinking contest for a bit and possibly then the arm wrestling contest? I'm just trying to get connected to my community.
Absolutely you can. Yeah, so you go to the drinking contest. I'm kind of regretting putting Gus in the tavern because now I'm wishing that he was out there
Maybe
doing
it's
the reigning
Gus's brother.
champ. There is a nearly identical old man who's just wrinkles upon wrinkles upon wrinkles upon wrinkles. His eyes are not visible. And he's kind of sitting there like this melting wax looking kind of old man. And person after person gets down, he outdrinks them, they get up and leave. And yeah, you take your spot kind of in front of him.
I'm wondering if mental resistance helps with drinking. Does it?
It might. There's only one way to find out.
What is this? Sir, what is your name?
You gotta promise not to laugh.
I cross my heart. Hope
I'm
to
very
die.
sensitive about it.
Okay.
Now you gotta understand. I was scrapped from what was I saying?
You were going to tell me your embarrassing name, and you promised that to not laugh.
No, I was written by a very young child. You understand? So my name, and there's some scattered snickers in the crowd that's formed around this man. Now shut up! You hear? My name is Mr. Poopy Man.
Oh, okay. Now, do you want me to call you that? Because I can just call you Mr. P.
Just call me Mr.
Mr. Wonderful. Mr.
Now it's not funny, you hear?
I understand. Did I laugh?
You didn't, and that's what I appreciate about you. Welcome to Draft.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Ether. Nice to meet you.
And you as well. You smell nice.
Why, thank you.
Ugh.
May I join you for this contest?
If you dare.
Okay.
Please
Do
have
you
a
have
seat.
Other than whiskey, do you have like Chardonnay or like ooh, I love champagne. Do you have champagne in this work?
Afraid not.
Okay.
If you're gonna join the big leagues, we do brown liquor.
Okay. I have this feeling that you're going to get very sick soon. Should I be concerned?
What were you saying?
I'm not laughing at what you think I'm laughing at. I'm just sometimes I cackle up to the heavens.
Are you laughing at my name?
No, mister.
Now you listen here. Mr. Poopy Man is not that funny of a name. I come from a long line of Mr. Poopy Men. That was my
Okay.
father's name, and his father's name,
No,
and his
we're not
father's
gonna
name
talk
before
about
him.
your name. I don't think I should do this drinking game with you. But I will take a shot with you in good faith. Because we just met.
Welcome to draft. Skull. It's like
Okay,
water.
I'm gonna go. What?
It's like water. The more you drink, the less it hurts.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to this arm wrestling contest. Mister, it was lovely to meet you. I will see you later.
It was lovely to meet you as well.
So off I go. Life is so magical. May I join this contest? What? I don't know who I see. I just walk up to where I think it's
Yeah.
happening.
The person sitting aside from you at the table is actually Jackson, the gentleman from earlier. He's still wearing his like black and purple kind of leather outfits. Well, hey,
Ooh.
welcome back. Where are your friends? Separated so
you-
soon?
Naughty little bat. Glass breaker.
Not the first time I've been called either of those things, and will not be the last.
I would like to join this little whatever this is. The little boy and the assassin strong Satan. Sorry, the little boy's name's Georgie. They're
She's an
drink-
assassin?
What?
She's an assassin?
No. I actually don't know what she is. I don't really know her that well. What I meant is like the tough broad. She's very beautiful though. She's a very tough, beautiful broad, you know?
You said it, not me.
Well, you know, you could disagree with me, but you really shouldn't because I'm very wise, you know.
I can tell.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
May we is it you that I'm arm
certainly.
strengthening?
Would you like some wet wipes for your hands? That's a joke. I don't have any. But my hands are pretty clean.
Is there something wrong with my hands? I keep myself very cleanly.
You just look like the person who would hesitate before touching my hands.
Well, I didn't hesitate, and I'm a little offended that you assumed. But now I'm wondering if I should sanitize because why would you say that?
Let's leave it all out on the table, sweetheart.
Okay, I don't like the little sweetheart thing. I mean, it made me feel warm in my heart, but also, you don't know me that well, Jackson.
There's a person who kind of like comes up to moderate, and they kind of you guys clasp hands, and this person kind of places their hand over both of yours and begins, all right, match begins in 3, 2.
Wait, what are we doing?
1. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
You're going to be contesting with Jackson.
Oh.
I think it's appropriate if Satan and Georgie kind of enter on this scene. Is that cool with you guys?
Yeah.
If we get the whole group back together? Ooh, okay.
Either, what are you doing?
What
well-
did you roll?
I got an 18.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I think I might have won.
That's definitely higher than what I rolled.
Sexy Jackson
So
man.
yeah, you're pushing, you're pushing. He kind of
I
catches you off
believe in
guard.
the power of the universe.
His arm begins to tilt. Give me another strength check. This is gonna be like a series of contested checks.
Oh, the universe has my back. Ah. I got a 9, and I don't add anything, correct? I don't add anything to, correct?
That is right. I think because it's not a primary for you. Yeah. So
I felt
he is kind of caught off guard by your sudden strength, and then kind of like locks in a little bit, and your arms
I'm
come back to center.
surprisingly turned on during this exchange, and I didn't expect it.
Also, not the last time I've heard that. Okay, give me another strength check. Shit, I threw my dice.
Why, Dicks in the dark? Why on the nose? Why?
Distractions.
Bad.
Oh, another strength check. Okay.
Yeah.
Universe, guide my hand.
Whoa, yeah.
I got to 10.
You kind of match his intensity. You're not gonna lose. You just got here, and this shitty, smirking, hot man.
Jackson,
isn't
I
gonna
don't
get
even
the better
know
of you.
what we're playing for. What am I going to win if I win this? What is my
You're
motivation?
gonna win pride, Ether.
And you don't know, but
Pride.
you're winning as his arm begins to tilt again. Give
Oh,
me
I'm
another
gonna
strength
take
check.
Blaze the Wolf's suggestion. I'm gonna kiss him unexpectedly.
In the middle of the contest.
Yes, I don't. It just something comes over me. This passion of just, but like with my hand still on his arm.
Oh my god.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Incredible. You lean
But we're
in,
still-
you kiss him. His eyes kind of are like open and wide as his arm collapses to as you beat him. And
So, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Think it'll come over you again if we go somewhere more private?
Georgie, cover your eyes.
I've seen it before, and I'm gonna see it again.
I absolutely will take you up on that, but it is 7 o'clock, and I need to see if Satan can take this little boy out of range before we can do anything.
Don't worry, I'll do this.
Don't worry, on the ship, I just did this when people made love.
Here, I'll tell you what. Find me later. I'll show you around.
Well, she's got a private room at the Shattered Chalice later.
Hot spring.
Not only is he a hype man, but he's also the pimp.
I'm a wingman.
He's the wingman too.
Well, did I win anything other than the possibility of getting some later?
Everyone is kind of like agape, like looking, and as you voice that, the judge. Oh my, yeah. Here you go, and flinks like a little pouch, and it has 4 copper pieces in it for you.
Money and a kiss. The universe is so abundant.
Well, hey, we have no rules against fighting dirty, so good job.
Well, I don't know if that was the intention, but maybe. I don't know. I'm rarely, you know. I'll stop talking because Ether will talk forever.
As that happens, and as the crowd begins to kind of like disperse and more people kind of like get in line to come up and participate in this like competition, I think that so as this session closes, our little camera that we're using to view this campaign game kind of zooms out away from our party here, and we find Mother kind of standing back in her office, having retreated from the festivities, and she's kind of staring with her hands kind of folded in front of her, just looking out at the excitement in the town square below, and the various people milling about. And her eyes lock on the three of you that are kind of coming back together. And there is an excited smile that kind of spreads across her face. I can't wait to see what happens.
Oh,
We'll be
shit.
back next week.
Dun dun dun.
That's where we'll end it this time. And we'll be back here, same bat time, same bat channel. Next week, next Tuesday.
Yay!
Thank you guys so much. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties.
No, it's okay. Don't stress. Thank you, everyone in the chat.
Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much to everyone who gifted subs to like influence the story. Jackson was not a character when I was coming up with this campaign, so this was super fun to like have something lobbed into that scene that we then got to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yes.
think
Excited.
Good job.
So the boon coins that Agile Monk gave us, do they roll over?
Yeah, let's say they do.
So we
anytime
only
you
use
guys
one,
wanna-
correct?
You both, Rachel and Rebecca, you both have one. Carly used hers, and then I've got 2 disadvantages. So I'll leave
Wow.
that to you guys for whenever you want me to have disadvantage. I'll put the onus on you and on chat to inflict that upon me. Does that sound fair? Because I don't want to waste it on like
Yeah.
a roll that doesn't matter.
That's fair, yeah.
But you can keep.
Yes,
that for, like, a
Grace
key
does rock
moment.
as a storyteller. You're right, Agile Monk.
Agile Monk. Oh man, you guys are really sweet and I appreciate it. You guys rock as players. The role play, you crushed it. I love these characters. I love this party. I can't wait to see what you guys do next.
Yay!
Feels like a sitcom.
Yay,
To be
yay.
honest. Our different characters.
But I think we'll go ahead. Ooh, you know what? One of our friends is also having a premiere tonight. So let's raid into our friend's Charmed Fantasy.
Time to raid!
All y'all in chat, thank you again so much for coming in and hanging out. This was lovely. It meant the world to have such a great turnout for our season 2 premiere. Bring that energy over to our buddies at Charmed Fantasy. They are a great actual play channel that does a lot of fun stories too. And if you have a moment to spare, just say hi to them and say something nice in their chat because it means the world when people do that. Any last words from you guys?
Please join us next week.
It's gonna get so much better every time.
It's true. It's super true.
We're not
gonna
just
see what
saying that, it's
happens.
actually
Yay, thank you!
it's
Thank
so
you,
much fun.
guys.
Thank you.
All right.
See you
bye.
later.